What is going on, ladies and gents? How are you doing? Welcome back to another football reaction video. Watching the Poland and Bosnia game, the UEFA Nations League. Lewandowski is playing, so it should be a fun game to watch. Hopefully Poland can get a win, and let's see what happens, because if we win this game, then I think that we're going to get that top spot in the group if the Netherlands manage to win against Italy, or if both of them draw. I'm not sure though, but anyways, right now it's a great opportunity for us to get that top spot in the group with a potential win against Bosnia. And Grosicki just made an incredible run right there, but his shot just hit the side netting. But if I was Grosicki, I would have just cut inside and shot, or maybe just do a cross right there, because that could have been a chance for Poland to be up 1-0, but just a wasted opportunity. And Lewandowski just gets fouled. You know, the thing that's so irritating to watch these games is that they always have to foul Lewandowski. I don't get it. But it's going to be a free kick for Poland right now, so let's see if we can drill this free kick into the net. Give Lewandowski the free kick, and I think he's going to make it. And Lewandowski is lining up. He's taking it, and oh, it hits the wall, but it takes a deflection, and it doesn't go in the net. Oh, that was a great attempt, though, but we still have the ball. We're going to cross it in. Grosicki with the cross. And Lewandowski just missed an easy chance to make it 1-0 for Poland. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you missed that. Look at that easy tap-in opportunity for Poland. How could you miss that? Oh my god, that was such a terrible miss. Oh my gosh. That should have been 1-0 for Poland, man. That was the easiest chance created, and how can you not make that? It is beyond me. Like, all you just got to do is just lean a bit forward, and bam, the shot will go in. Easy tap-in opportunity. And Lewandowski's shot just hits the post, and Bosnia are down to 10 men. So honestly, dude, I think that Poland can get a goal right before halftime, but Bosnia is looking very good on the counterattack against us. I'm hoping that we can just defend the counterattack well and just, you know, find a way to score sooner. And now it's going to be a free kick for Bosnia. Oh, great save, Szczesny. Incredible save, Bosnia, with the free kick opportunity, but thankfully we managed to prevent the goal from happening. Now let's quickly counter him here. Let's go, baby. Come on. Terrible throw by Szczesny. There was miscommunication. And ladies and gents, we have a goal. Robert Lewandowski with the goal to give Poland a 1-0 lead right before halftime. You see, I said it, man. I said it. I knew that we were going to score before halftime because momentum is on our side. And look at that great build-up. Oh, look at that beautiful, great 1-2. And Lewandowski just smashes it in. And Linetti makes it 2-0 for Poland. So another great news for Poland's football team, man. We got ourselves another G right before halftime. So this feels good that we finally have another lead. And I think that we can win this game maybe 3 or 4-0 the way how we're playing, because trust me, right now we're playing really good football. The momentum is clearly on our side. And ladies and gentlemen, it's 3-0 for Poland right now. Robert Lewandowski with another goal. You see? You see, this is what happens when we have Lewandowski. You see, he just makes wonders happen. Look at that great assist by number 14. Look at that flick assist. Oh, Lewandowski. That's right. Look at that great freaking dip on the sauce. Oh, dipping perfectly into the top bin. And you see, this is what I've been trying to tell people, is that you can't expect Lewandowski to do everything, because one player that I think has been doing exceptionally well in this game besides Lewandowski is Klich. And the thing is, like, we need to get more out of our midfielders, because you see, if our midfielders and wingers start performing well, then that's when Lewandowski can perform well, because you can't expect Lewandowski to do everything. He's just one man. You can't expect him to carry the entire team on his back. And today, Poland are playing as a team, and that's what I like, what I'm seeing from this Poland football team. And I hope that we continue to play together as a team, because the way how we can go far in this UEFA Nations League is just by playing together as a team, than just relying on one individual to do everything. And that's the end of the game, ladies and gents. Poland wins 3-0, so great win today for Poland. We are now number 1 in the group with 7 points, so we're just going to have to win all of our next games, or maybe even draw to maintain our place in the first place. But now what I'm going to do is recap all the rest of the games, because there's been so many games today that I don't want to like upload a bunch of videos at once, just doing like these 1-minute recaps. So instead, I'm just going to recap all the rest of the games today in one video. So let's get started, shall we? So our first game, Finland versus Republic of Ireland. Finland wins 1-0 thanks to Fredrik Jensen's goal. Finland have actually been performing very, very well in this UEFA Nations League tournament. Now Wales is currently number 1 in the group, but Finland is second in number with number 9 so Wales is first in the group with 10 points, but Finland is second with 9 points. So Finland still have a great shot of winning this group, because Finland's football team has been very underrated, I feel like, and their team could be a dark horse. Next up, we have Lithuania versus Albania. They both drew, and Belarus is number 1 currently in the group. And then Belarus wins 2-0 against Kazakhstan. And then Wales, they win 1-0 against Bulgaria thanks to an 85th minute goal from Jonathan Williams. So surprisingly, Wales are doing very well without Bale. And then France win 2-1 against Croatia. Now the thing about this game, I feel like, is that Croatia, from the looks of it, they actually played pretty well, I feel like, against France. But the thing is, man, Mbappe, he came up and he scored that 79th minute goal to give France a 2-1 lead. And the thing about this game is that Croatia, I mean, I think they could have won this game against France, but it's just Mbappe, man. Mbappe is just really good, and he managed to come up in the clutch and score that game winner. Now, the way how the group stage looks like, Portugal are still number one because of goal difference, but France can still win this group, so it's obviously going to be either between France and Portugal to win this entire group. But hey, Mbappe, man, he showed up today. That's all I can say. And the thing about Croatia's football team is that I feel like that Croatia right now are in a phase of rebuilding, because I do believe that Kovacic and Kramaric, they can maybe revive Croatia's football team. However, that's still too early to predict. But the best way that I can describe Croatia's performance is that Croatia is just in a state of rebuilding because most of their golden generation players, there are only like, two or three left on the team because 80% of that World Cup team already retired. So I feel like that Croatia in a few years, if they continue to rebuild, then they can be another good team again and replicate their 2018 World Cup success. However, that's still too early to predict. And then we have England versus Denmark, but the thing is, man, Harry Maguire, he's not worth 80 million. Like, the thing is, like, I don't know what to say about England's performance today, but the best thing I can say is that England, they got really lucky in the Belgium game because, tonight, England, they just played absolutely abysmal. Like, the problem with England's football team is that they don't have the leadership and the discipline to succeed. That's what I feel like. But give Denmark credit today. Christian Eriksen, that's in a penalty for him to give them the 3 points today, so Denmark, well-deserved win for them. But as for England, though, I think that England right now, Gareth Southgate, if he doesn't produce any more great results with England, I think he's going to eventually get sacked. That's what I think is going to happen with England's football team. Because on paper, England do have the talent to go far, but it's just the problem is they're not producing results with the current talent they have. I don't know why, but it's probably because of just the terrible management tactics by Gareth Southgate. And then Estonia and Armenia draw 1-1. Greece and Kosovo, they draw 0-0. And Belgium wins 2-1 against Iceland thanks to a brace from Romelu Lukaku. But the thing about Iceland is that they surprisingly did not get hammered 3 or 4-0 because normally recently Iceland, they just been conceding crazy goals left and right. But today Iceland, they conceded only 2 goals to their opponent, so that was a bit surprising. And Saversson, he netted in a goal today for Iceland. And then Italy and the Netherlands, they both draw 1-1, so they both get a point each. Pellegrini and Van de Beek both scored the G's today. And then Slovenia wins 4-0 against Moldova. Vucic scores a hat-trick. And then North Macedonia and Georgia, they both draw 1-1. And Norway wins 1-0 against Northern Ireland today. And Portugal, they win 3-0 against Sweden. They performed exceptionally well today without Cristiano Ronaldo. You see, the thing about Portugal's football team is that they have the depth to go far. And, even without Ronaldo, Portugal, they still performed absolutely incredible today. So I think that what we can say about Portugal's football team is that currently Portugal, they're looking like the favorites to be the first-ranked team in the UEFA Nations League right now, just because the way how Portugal are playing is just absolutely brilliant. Their team chemistry is just out of this world. And they just have that great winning mentality, so you got to give it up to Portugal's football team because they definitely have been playing, in my opinion, way better than Spain have. And then Austria, they win 1-0 against Romania. And Russia and Hungary both draw 0-0 today. And Scala wins 1-0 against the Czech Republic, so they are currently number 1 in the group stage. And it's going to be a crazy game between Scotland and Serbia for the Euro 2020 qualifiers in like a month or so. And we have another hat-trick from Zahavi because Israel wins 3-2 today against Slovakia. Zahavi obviously has been Israel's best football player, and what a great performance that he gave off today for Israel to net in a hat-trick. And the crazy part about this win is that this was an epic comeback by Israel because, for Zahavi just to step up like that, he performed exceptionally well for Israel's football team, and they just stepped up today, made a crazy comeback, netting in 3 goals in just a span of 20 minutes is just absolutely insane. And then Turkey and Serbia, they both draw 2-2, but Serbia in this game, they had a 2-0 lead thanks to goals from Milinkovic, Savic, and Mitrovic, but Turkey, they came back in the second half and they drew. And Russia is still number 1 in the group with 8 points, and Hungary is in second place. So anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and peace!